Caroline, we are so pleased to have you back with us, directing your adaptation of Henry V, which we did together at Guildford Cathedral in 2014. And I was just wondering if you could maybe just explain a little bit, perhaps, about the concept behind your adaptation. So it's 5 actors who are playing 32 characters, but even in the original Shakespeare, there's even more characters than that. Tell us a little bit behind the idea and the concept and what we might see.
Well, when I went to drama school, one of the very first speeches I learned was "O for Muse of Fire," the opening chorus speech of Henry V. And it's such an invitation, if you like, to the actor, to the audience, to engage with this play and these incredible themes. And it presents theatre as it was back then and as it is now, which is raw and powerful and entirely dependent on the actors and the audience and that magic and that engagement, the imaginative engagement. And if that connects, we can go anywhere. And so that's what I knew that the production would hinge on, and that's the kind of concept, just 5 people taking us on a journey. And when you actually allow yourself to go on that journey, it's really exciting.
And I suppose it also allows, having done it last time, it also allows Shakespeare's words to mean, not just mean even more, but they really propel you along. You know, we just had the read through this morning, work your thoughts, and think you see a siege. That invitation to an audience to be actively part of the show.
Yes, and without them, the show doesn't work. It's that kind of magical alchemy between actor and audience and imagination that really, as I say, can take you anywhere. And I think especially now we're in a world that's so visual, and for children, all these iPads and these incredible visuals and green screens that you can see on movies, yet still something as simple as a human standing before another human and engaging in that way is actually more transcendent and more exciting and more visceral. And I think that's a really exciting thing to have.
And if I may say, we were just there talking about the concept of the cathedral setting just before the break, and we were just observing about how the audience actually become that band of brothers that Henry talks about, that they move with the audience, they go on the journey through France and stuff. Are you able to sort of say a little bit about that how it brings the audience in, particularly perhaps the venue, that we're asking you not to just sit in your seats and watch Henry V?
Yeah. Well, I mean, Guildford Cathedral is epic, and that's what I just said to the actors, is treat it as your epic playground. You know, it's allowing the audience to see this cathedral in a different way. And cathedrals are where, they're absolute miracles of engineering even now. They certainly were back in medieval times, and although this is a modern cathedral, it was still epic in its creation. And they're huge beasts, these cathedrals, projecting skywards. So you've got the kind of massive spectrum of life that gets played out against these cathedral walls. And what's really exciting is in the first half we've got 3 areas of promenade, so you literally, as the audience invites you, you come with us to Southampton, and we're in another part of the cathedral, and then we say, right, now we're going to take you to France, and that's what Shakespeare said, and then we take you to another part of the cathedral and you're in the realm of France. And then as darkness descends, we have very exciting AV projection, like a kind of sonny lumiere against the walls of the cathedral that's bringing the cathedral to life. And our AV designer is doing really extraordinary stuff, literally filming the textures of the cathedral, the walls, the fabrics, and using that as the basis for her AV world. So you're literally seeing the cathedral reflected back at you. And I think with that as the backdrop to these incredible words.
Sounds epic.
It is.
I can't wait to be part of it.